welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Zeka Similane, and today I am bringing you a get to know me better video. So in this video I am going to be answering some questions that I got off the internet, and some of you did ask me these questions, so I'm going to be answering those questions so that you guys can get to know me personally better. And you will be hearing a second voice. That's because my cousin will be asking me those questions. So please watch till the end so we can get to know her better. Without further wasting your time, let's get into it.
First question, where did you grow up?
Where did I grow up? So I grew up, so I was born in Nelspruit in Mpumalanga, in a place called Maritim, and then I moved to Joburg at the age of 4. I moved back to Mpumalanga at the age of 11. I moved back to Johannesburg at the age of 12, and back to Mpumalanga at 15, and came back at 15 again. So basically I grew up both ways. I grew up in Joburg and in Mpumalanga, Nelspruit in Game, a place called Game, and here it's in Oliven.
How many languages can you speak?
How many languages can I speak? Ndikonwamba Chivenda, nashkota kulavula Xitsonga, ndiyazama uthetha isiXhosa sana, you know. I am Swati, ngikhuluma Swati, ngimswati mina ngemvelo. Ngiyakhona ukulela Sepedi, Setswana, Sotho, Kabua. Hey, ngiyazama ukulavula Sepulani, baresh, ngiyazama, and yeah, I think, and Zulu. Ngiyakhuluma Zulu. English, I'm Catholic, not Georgia, yeah. And I can a big Afrikaans praat, I can Afrikaans gedoen and war school, so I can a big Afrikaans praat. Yeah, that is all. Wait, I also know a phrase. When you wanna say I'm going to drink water at Tinashe's house, you go Anakuyenda kunotora mvura kana Tinashe. Boom, 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 boom.
What is your go-to hairstyle?
What is my go-to hairstyle? Braids, y'all. I can do my own braids, and I love colors, so I feel like my go-to hairstyle, braids. 3 hours, I'm done. Any day, braids.
How would you describe your fashion sense?
How would I describe? I don't know. Like, you know, let me tell you this name. It's kind of a Barbie-yana, mala ubabi from the hoods. You know, I love colors. I love being colorful. I love, yeah, I don't know. So I don't think right now I really have like something called like, you know, a fashion sense or fashion personal style, because I'm still kind of discovering it. So I really do anything. Hey, like I'm there. Just send me a DM. I will dress up in whatever style you want me to dress up in.
Do you have any siblings?
I have one sibling from my mom's side, my baby sister. She's turning 4 in September. And then we are 20 from my father's side. So yes, I do have like 21 half siblings, because even my baby sister is my half sibling.
Who is your role model?
My role model, child, that is hard. That is so hard. I used to say Bonang is my role model name. And right now, I don't think she's still my role model, and not in a bad way. Like, nothing happened. I'm not saying, no, I don't like her brand anymore. I still follow her. I still love her brand. But I feel like I grew, you know. I feel like I change my role models as I grow, you know. So someone that I can resonate with right now and be like, no, this person is my role model, it's probably Rich Mnisi, child. Fashion, I love him. So my role model is Rich Mnisi. We are there.
What are your life goals?
What are my life goals? Oh, Sana. Why is this so tricky? I want it all, child. Like, I'm not even joking. My life goals, I feel like, let me name the ones that I feel like they are very important to me. I want to have influence in fashion, number 1. I want to have like influence in fashion, a huge influence. What I mean influence, I mean the go-to person when it comes to fashion items. And then I want to build my mom a huge house, y'all. I want to build my mom a big house. I want to buy her car. I feel like my goals are not based on me personally, but they're more based on the people that I love. Like, I want to make the people that are close to me's dreams to also come true. So like, I want to, Yeah, that's what I want. For me, whatever is whatever, yo, we know we will survive. We'll survive, but I feel like I want to see my sister through school. I want to buy my cousin a house. I'm joking. I want to travel. Those are the things, child. Like, as long as I'm happy.
Who is your first best friend?
My first best friend, Mpomkonto. Mpomkonto is my first best friend. We met back, like way back then when we were going to grade R. So yeah, Mpomkonto is my first best friend. Hi friend, we're still friends, y'all.
Dogs or cats?
Nah. Yo, son, I am scared. I wanted to say I'm scared of dogs there, but I'm terrified of cats. Yes, but yeah, I'm not a pet person, so no, nothing, nada.
Are you single or taken?
You all would want to know, wouldn't you? I am single, guys. I'm so single and I'm not looking. I'm not going to be in a relationship anytime soon, child. So I'm single for the next 5 years.
Do you have any bad habits?
Do I have any bad habits? I don't want to say procrastination because we all do that. So I don't think it's personal to me. But something that is like, I don't think I have things that I can call bad habits, but I do have toxic traits, And that is like, my friend corrected me this morning. She told me I'm an empath, like I cry more than the person who's going through something. Like I'm an emotional wreck. I'm always crying. I always want to cry. I don't even know how the people who live with me every day are unable to see that, because we can literally be talking about something so small and tears in my eyes. And then you'll ask me why am I crying. I'm like, I was yawning. You didn't see how I yawned. I'm an empath. I'm a sucker for emotions.
If you could only do one last thing, what would it be?
If I can only do one last thing, and it's the last one.
Yes.
I'd go meet someone. Phone Sana.
Okay. Tell us a thing you've done to help someone.
A thing I've done to help someone. Yo guys, I'm literally always helping people. So let me name one thing that I also was like, child, I really did that for them. Here it is. I wake up every morning to prepare my sister to go to school. Like, I can't even go to my own plans or visit during the week because I'm always, and I feel like that's the biggest thing I've ever done to help someone, to help my mom get my sister ready and wait for her to come back from school. That is the one that stands out for me.
If you could live in a city or in the country, where would you choose? In the city or in the country?
I'd probably choose the country. I know a lot of people would think the city because I'm like, no, child, I love my space. I love locking myself in the house and just watching TV and listening to myself. I don't even love having neighbors right now.
What was your favorite or worst subject in school?
My favorite subject in school was probably maths, and I know some of my friends would be like, child, in maths we were like all over the place, but I feel like the maths class, after grade 10, after the other teacher left, we were so free, man, doing whatever we wanted to do and learning maths in our own pace. And then my worst, Afrikaans, no offense. No offense, Afrikaans was just Afrikaans on its own, child. Like the subjects, the teacher, the class, the structure, and easy.
Do you have a favorite color?
Do I have a favorite color? No. I love bright colors, so no. I just love bright colors.
What are your favorite values in friends?
Honesty, accountability. Their friends are not supposed to be perfect. When you make a mistake, own up to it. You got me there. Loyalty, honesty, and accountability. Don't have a lot of friends, child.
Have you ever failed at anything, and what did you learn?
Yes, I mean, I guess we all like, failed at something, and to me that would be, I failed at not taking a gap year. If that makes, I failed at not taking a gap year. I thought I was not gonna take a gap year, and 3 years later I'm still sitting at home. But yeah, I feel like that was something that I know it's not a failure as in a failure, but that is something that stands out to me as in something that I couldn't do for myself. I couldn't go to varsity straight after matric, and that's something I'm just like, what did I do about it? I accepted, and then I started living in the moment. I started enjoying everything else that I was doing, even though I wasn't in varsity. I guess that is why 3 years later I'm still here, child, unemployed and unschooled.
What was your dream job as a kid?
Yes, Sana, I wanted to be a doctor. I wanted to be a doctor, and maths was like, Dula. Maths happened.
What is your favorite ice cream flavor?
Ooh, vanilla.
Describe your first crush.
A proper crush or kindergarten.
Bruh.
Yo, my first crush. Yo, guys, back then he was handsome. Right now I don't know what happened, but he was very handsome. He lived opposite my house. I won't say the area because y'all might know, but child, that was the first time I ever felt like, yo, guys, I'm dying. That crush where you feel like I'm dying. I will die if I don't have him. Yeah, he was not too taller than me, but he was taller than me because I'm very short. He was so cute. Yeah, I don't remember. I know him, but there's just nothing standing out about him. Like, he was not into fashion or anything, but he was into something else that you'll know by.
Which ex would you take back?
Child. No one. No shade, child, but nah, no one.
What are your favorite things about yourself?
Well, I'm a very kind person. I've always waited for an opportunity to tell you guys what kind of a person I am, and this is it. I'm a very nice person, child. Like, I'm so kind. I feel like I'm very kind. I'm very giving. I devote myself to things. I don't always keep my promises, but you won't see it when I don't. I'm very supportive to my friends. I am so supportive, child. Yo. Yeah, those are the things I say. I'm a good person in general. Like, I'm the greatest of the greatest people. I'm perfect, I'm joking. But yeah, I'm a very nice person. I'm so kind. I'm so humble. I'm smart. I'm very wise. I feel like I'm very, very wise. And another thing, I think before I speak. 100. That's a life skill.
I think I'm optimistic.
And optimal. Definitely, we go for what we want in this house.
What is your biggest fear?
My biggest fear is being left alone in the dark. No, son, I'm scared of darkness. I'm scared of the dark, and I'm scared of closed spaces that are dark. So I don't think I will ever live alone. Even when I finally move to my own apartment, I will definitely move in with someone, not a boy, trust, but I'll probably move in with my cousin. If maybe we are at a distance because of some reasons, I'll probably move in with my parents or my friends. I will always have someone to stay with because I can't do one house alone. Literally every time I'm at home, I'm where I'm at now. I will go around and check everywhere else so there's no one in the house for reals. Every 10 minutes I can do that. I'm just so scared of being alone.
What is the most important thing in your life?
My mom. My family, actually. Let me not say my... every time I'm like, my mom, and then someone else comes to mind, also this one. And I'm like, oh, also this one. Why am I living that? I'm like, That's why I don't think my family is the most important thing in my life. Like all of them, especially the ones that I live with here, the ones that are around me. My family is my treasure.
What is one thing that you've never revealed to your parents?
Now I must reveal it to you. Who are you? I couldn't tell my parents, but now they will know, child, because my mom watches, my grandmother watches.
Okay, what do you think your parents would have named you if you were the opposite gender?
She told me, she said Leroy. She thought that I was going to be a man. So Leroy.
How could she even think?
Bruh. She was so disappointed when she did yesterday. My mom says, you know, the reason I don't have like any traditional names, Venek names, is because she was not preparing for a girl. Her kid was going to be Utamsanga Leroy. I just came and then she was like, oh child, Letitia, Roseka.
Were you named after someone?
I think Letitia, yes. My mom did mention my grandmother was working for this Mulungu who treated her very nice, and my grandma, because my grandmother was there when she was giving birth, and then my grandma was like, you know, name her Letitia. I really loved working for Letitia. And then Roseka, no, she made it up.
What is your best physical feature? Okay. What is your favorite way to pass time?
Yo guys, chill on the sofa, binge on like, you know, different soapies, drama, reality, and being on my phone and chatting. I'm that lazy.
Are you high maintenance?
You a lot. You me, money, child. I'm beyond high maintenance. Don't come for me, child.
If you had more courage, what would you do differently in your life now?
If I had more courage, I would have probably, like, you know, been a child star. You know, maybe start doing my YouTube at a young age, because I feel like this is really fun, and I really do wish I would have opened up to it earlier in my life. You know, maybe 5 years ago, and see what's really up and what's happening. But child, I didn't. So that's one thing I would have done.
Who has left the most impact on your life?
They have to be gone. I feel like my cousin made me, ne, guys. I know my brother is watching this and he's gonna think, oh child, my brother and my cousin, ne, he did a lot for me. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't of him. And then my cousin made me. She's doing this because you can't see, but she made me. She really made me.
What's the weirdest thing you've seen in your life?
The weirdest thing I've seen in my life is dick. I'm joking. I don't know. What is the weirdest thing I've seen in my life? I don't know. Besides, I don't know.
Who is the first person you call when something exciting happens?
My cousin. Always. I don't even make that mistake, child. Yesterday I got paid and I told her first.
Can you close your eyes and raise your eyebrows?
Why do I get scary?
Can you dance?
No, not anymore. I used to know how to dance, but I'm not interested anymore.
Do you prefer kissing or cuddling?
I really prefer cuddling because, first of all, Abafana, they don't like to brush their teeth. Number two, some of them can't even kiss us properly, so let's cuddle.
Do you have any allergies?
Not anymore. Yes, my allergies are occasional. I don't know, like they come and go. Sometimes I feel like this is making me sick, and then all of a sudden I eat it again, and then it's fine. So they come and go, right? Currently, no.
Longest relationship?
I'll try to embarrass me here. My longest relationship. Actually, it was 9 months. I dated Musa for 9 months, so.
Do you believe in love at first sight?
Not anymore. I don't anymore.
Who was your first celebrity crush?
Distraction boys! Yo, Sana, I was once crazy over Zipom Team with aka Gold Max from Distraction Boys child. I won't even hide that. Bendy Sanya! Yeah, I almost went to Devon. Moved to Devon. Imran, you know, ne? Let's move.
What is your most embarrassing moment?
My most embarrassing moment would be wait, very done. I can't out of the cut. No, I think you all know it comes with a guy and can embarrass us. My most embarrassment is this other time, child. Let's move. I don't want to give people fame in my donella. Not fame, but I want to, like, give them shout outs. So, no.
What is at the top of your bucket list?
What is at the top of my bucket list? Does marriage count? Does marriage count? I don't want to marry someone specific, not just like, someone. But yeah.
What is something you look for in a partner?
Whew. Okay, something I look forward to in a partner. I look for in a partner.
Yeah. Something you look for.
I want to face this side and say man. Child, when I say money, I'm not saying he must give me money. I'm saying he must have his own money because I don't have a lot of money, ne? Maka, I make plans. So I think he must be financially stable for himself, not counting myself, for himself, and he must be very wise, guys. Now I love deep conversations, so I don't think we want to sit down and talk about useless things every day. So he must be very wise. He must be good. He must be good, and then also willing to learn and nice teeth. I know y'all will call me out for my teeth, ne? But yeah, the top teeth, yeah, they must be scary, ne? It's normal, but okay, like bearable that when I look at you, I don't freak out. And then, yeah, I think that's about it. And also, he must be fondue. You don't understand what I mean by that, but fondue, son.
What scares you about aging?
What's dying? Because you age until you die, son.
How many relationships have you been in?
How many relationships have I been in? One.
How old were you? How old were you when you found out that Santa isn't real?
He's not real. Okay, now you all know how old I was when I found out. I'm joking. Yo guys, Santa was really not a thing in my life because obvious reasons. But I think I was young enough. Before 10, after 10 I already knew. Oh no, I think even way before that. Like I was quite old when I found out who they buy as gifts, like the tooth fairy vibes.
Have you ever dated two people at the same time?
I don't know. Have I? I don't know and I don't remember, but probably.
Have you ever slept with two people on the same day? What is one thing you'd rather pay someone to do than do yourself, and why?
I'd rather pay someone to do
than to do yourself.
Than to do myself. Something that I've already paid someone to do, or something that I'm like, oh, this one. Cleaning, Sana. I feel like cleaning chores.
What is the worst grade you got on a test?
I remember I got 3 out of, not 3 out of Bangla maths. You remember when I was in matric, I once came back and I got 3 out of 15 or something. I failed. Like, yeah. I didn't get a chance to finish, so I failed because of Mr. Mpahlela. Got you.
What is under your bed?
What is under my bed? Nothing. Nothing is under my bed.
Where were you on Valentine's Day?
Where were we? I was not alone. Where were we, child? I don't know where we were, but we were together. You were in Cape Town. Huh? Asana, then where was I? I don't think I was at work. I was home doing nothing, watching TV, you know.
What is something you are gifted at?
Something I'm gifted at speaking.
Yeah.
And braids, Shem.
What is something you wish you were gifted at doing?
Vocals, yeah.
What is the furthest you've ever been from home?
The furthest I've ever been from home, I think Venda. Yeah, Venda. About to change though, but Venda.
What is the first app you check when you wake up in the morning?
I check my Twitter. I used to check WhatsApp first, but now I check. Oh no, actually, I check my YouTube studio to see if you're subscribed.
What is the strangest thing you believed as a child?
Pinky sana yo. That was it. Pinky.
What male celebrity do you wish was your brother?
Rich Mnisi. Rich. What's it? Rich Simelane Mnisi.
What position do you sleep in?
I just sleep, child. I don't know.
What was the first concert you ever attended?
I don't know the name, but it was at Monte Casino. When not counting spin shows, I guess so. Yeah, concert. It was at no, it was actually my concert in grade 6 in Vuleka. We had a school concert, so that was my first one.
What was the last thing you bought?
Clothes.
What was your first cooking experience?
Disaster. But my cousin, because of a man. Because of a man, Sana. She added maize meal thinking we are about because she was talking about Boris and then she went.
What did you dislike about living in your neighborhood?
Oh guys, we don't respect each other here. There are some people who wake up at like 5 to play very loud music, you know. I really know.
What was your first job?
I was working at Ruth's Butchery as a casual cashier. I don't miss it.
What current world events are really troubling you?
Pandemic, Sana, like we want to travel now and there's a panoramic outside, so.
What is the most difficult thing you've done for love?
Yes, if I was sitting with a person, I was gonna show you guys that it's so empty. Money. Yo, I paid for love. I was not paying to be loved, but like a person that I was giving money to like, you know, to help out started taking advantage and started using me as an ATM.
One thing you know now that you wish you had known as a kid.
One thing I know now I wish I had known as a kid. I feel like that my life will work out this way. I shouldn't worry, you know, because Sana, we were worried as kids about how life will turn out, you know. So I feel like if I had known whichever way it turns out, I'll still be okay. That would have been.
What has inspired so many name changes?
I don't know. I feel like Mina, I'm a person who I listen to the vibe of something. So when I wasn't spinning, I felt like Kushaholic worked for me in, you know, the spinning community excuse. And then growing up, I had a lot of nicknames as a child. And then I always go with the situation that I'm in. So right now, into fashion and social media and life, I feel like Rich Granny works for me. But I've had so many name changes and they were all inspired by that, you know. I feel like with all my name changes, I was doing something different. So that's why you'll see, okay, season 6. When I was season 6, I just like, you know, felt like being a season 6. Like I called myself season 6 because I felt like I'm a seasonal person, you know. Every season you get a different me. That's just on that. So that's what inspired me to change my names a lot.
Tell us one thing about you that we wouldn't know.
If I don't tell you. But then you all wanna know now. One thing about me, name, I'm not the like, you know, I'm no longer the street fight kind of person by child. We can go to the streets if you're trying to mess with me. Like I'm very kind and all and whatever, ne? Mara, I fight. Like I can fight and I will fight.
Would you date a man that does not have private parts? A private part?
Why are we dating? Why is it Joel Asana? We can be friends. Yo, I'll date his friend. I'm joking. No, I wouldn't date a man that doesn't have a private part, and I don't think a man will date me if I didn't have a private part. So I would never date a man who doesn't have a private part. I'd probably get divorced if my husband gets sick and they cut his private part, or marry another husband, and if he doesn't want, then he can go sana, because he will do the same. Men do us all the time, so it's fine. I don't even feel bad for saying that, you know. Okay guys, so thank you for watching. Thank you so much for sticking through till the end, and that's me. I'm thinking that you guys now know a lot more about me, so until things change, this is me. So thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. Comment, like, and share to your friends so that they can also get to know me. I don't know why, but for some reasons everyone must know me. I'm joking.